Hi, I'm Andy and I am originally from sunny Manchester in the UK. It's not really sunny. Before being a realtor, I used to work as a professional singer and dancer, so I worked around the world from the UK to the USA and Australia and everywhere in between. I saw the world at such a young age that it was so wonderful, but when it came time for me to settle down roots, Ottawa was a no-brainer. Ottawa is such a beautiful and diverse city. I feel very lucky to live here. I live in Old Ottawa South with my husband Paddy, who you may already know, and my dog Hugo. His full name is Hugo Glencoco. Hugo Glencoco! And I am a certified negotiator. I have years of selling and buying in Ottawa, and I feel very privileged to work in such a great industry. What do I do when I'm not working? In a non-COVID year, I'm quite active in the Ottawa theatre community, so you may have seen me in a musical or two. Actually, you may have seen most of our team in a musical. That's actually where we met Nala, and look how well that turned out. And that's actually where Paddy and I met. We met in rehearsals in Los Angeles. So performing is a very big part of my life. So in a normal non-COVID year, that would take up quite a bit of my time, but now it is COVID, so I bought a drone. Actually, technically, this is my second drone. My first drone, I did crash straight through a tree after driving it maybe 3 times. That was good times, I loved that. But my second drone, I am going really, really strong on it. Everything's going great, and I haven't crashed it once. That's a lie, I crashed it 3 times, don't tell Paddy. What is my favorite real estate memory? This is a really, really easy answer. I helped a young couple and their 2 kids who are currently renting a very small condo, 2-bed, 1 bath, very, very small, and they were trying to find a place that would be big enough for their new growing family because they'd outgrown this tiny space. They'd put in loads and loads of offers, lost loads of offers, and we finally were accepted. And so I went round to their condo to give them the good news, and they all straight away started crying, so that meant that I started crying. And then when it was all finished and done, we left and the door closed behind me, and I could hear them behind the door like jumping up and down and screaming and crying and going, "We got the house, we got the house!" It's really, really lovely, and that reaction has stuck with me forever, and I cherish it. What is my funniest real estate memory? Oh, I know what's kind of funny, hopefully funny. So I would say that as a realtor, one of the biggest things that you need to do is to be able to actually physically open doors. Unfortunately, that really isn't my strongest suit, so if I have shown you a property in the past, you've probably 9 times out of 10 opened the door for yourself, and I've just kind of sauntered through. So if you can combo that with, in the winter, when you go to show a property, usually the lockboxes are in the furthest place away from the condo that you could possibly be, and the lockbox is through this high snow. So if you can imagine, I've walked through the snow, I've now opened the lockbox, the key falls out of the lockbox into the snow. I've now, with no gloves, smooshed my hands around to try and pick up the key, and as I go back, I step back into the snow and my shoe comes right off. So now I have wet sock, lost my shoe, key in my hand, and my clients are still waiting for me to open the door. And so I then fish right through, wet sock. Now my foot is in my wet shoe and I'm trying to put the key in the door, and I go to look like jiggle the thing. It doesn't happen. I take it out to give it to the client so that they could open the door, and they drop the key. Well, I suppose it was one of those more you had to be there kind of moments rather than very funny. Why do I do what I do? I do what I do for a million different reasons. I do what I do because I love being able to give good news to people. I do what I do because I love the look on someone's face when we go into a house and they just know that it's the one for them. I love seeing beautiful kitchens. I also do what I do because I love feeling like I'm that calm swan that's just going across the water, and then underneath like the feet are going like this. And I also love that I get to do all of this with my husband. You know what makes Ottawa special? The people. I married an Ottawan, and the people here are really kind and patient and also opinionated and strong-minded, but also understanding. I find that the friends that I have in Ottawa have been in Ottawa for their entire lives, and they are some of the most wonderful people that I've ever met. And I find that being in Ottawa with these people makes me a better person. My name is Andy, and I look forward to working with you. Oh, I also really like that in Ottawa you call them snow dumps. Side note.